So I haven't been in this book community for long, and so, well, I'm not popular, and so there are a lot of things they do here that I never get tagged in, but I'm still going to participate in the fun. And so I go looking for these tags, and for this video I went to look for the tag, and it looks like a very exciting and fun one. Let's have some fun, shall we? I am Emefa and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. So I'm filming the this or that book tag, and we have 11 questions here which are exciting. I'm super excited, like I'm giddy for this. Let's get to it, shall we? Which is your oldest book and your newest book? My oldest book is this, In the Chest of a Woman by Efo. I read this book in senior high school. That was like a decade ago, I think. And my newest book is The Gods Are Not to Blame by Ola Rotimi. I read this book a very long time ago, but my copy, my brother's copy got missing, and so I got this recently. That's how come this is my newest book. Which is your biggest book and the smallest book in terms of book size, not page length? This will be my biggest book, A Family Secret by Josephine Cox, and my smallest book, The Gods Are Not to Blame. Show the longest book you own and the shortest in page length. I don't know if this counts, but in ebook, The Broken Man has 392 pages, and for the physical, Hazel has the longest page, which is 389. So Broken Man 392, Hazel 389. Those are my longest books in length, and the shortest in page length will still be The Gods Are Not to Blame by Ola Rotimi. Which is your most expensive book and which was the best bargain? Oh my gosh, these two books that I got last year during the Ghana International Book Fair. I don't remember the exact price, but I know it's above 30 Ghana cedis. And if you're in Ghana, you know a book which is above 30 cedis, a novel for that matter, is expensive. And my best bargain surely be The Gods Are Not to Blame. Just so you know, this book is going to be appearing in most of the questions. I bought this in traffic. The guy said it was 15 cedis, but I ended up paying 10 cedis for this book. So yeah, I think this is my best bargain. Show the most beautiful cover on your shelves and which has the ugliest. Easy. The most beautiful cover on my shelf is A Family Secret. Just the golden embellishments all around the book, and the color, everything just works perfectly on the cover. And so this is my most beautiful book cover. I love it. And the ugliest, I'm so attached to my books, so having to rate them, okay, we'll just go with this. In the Chest of a Woman by Efo. I'm sorry, but this is the ugliest for me. What is your favorite book and what's one that you hated? My favorite book have a lot of favorite books, so this is kind of difficult. Let's just go with one that is here. That is The Gods Are Not to Blame by Olaritimi. Still my favorite. This is a classic. You know it is. I love this book so much. But can I add one? The Flying Ostrich by Diana McBagon-Lurie. I keep mentioning this book in almost every video. When I get a chance, I mention the book because it is a good book and you should read it. One that you hated. Sorry, Hazel. But yeah, this is the book that I hated. I didn't love it at all. Sorry. I'm so sorry that I didn't love you. I didn't love this book at all. Hazel by Julie Henn. I'm so sorry. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Name a book that made you cry and one that made you laugh. One that made me cry was The Broken Man by Jocelyn Cox. Just the story, the characters, everything worked out beautifully, but it was a sad story and I shed a tear. And one that made me laugh was The Secret Lives of Baba Seji's Wives. That book was hilarious. My goodness, you should have a read if you haven't, and you're going to laugh your ass out, literally. Name a book that warmed your heart and one that made you shiver. A book that warmed my heart, Flying Ostrich by Diana McBagon-Lurie. The book warmed my heart. It just empowers you some way, somehow. It's a good book. And one that made me shiver, Wake by Amanda Hawken. This is a paranormal fantasy book, and it's like watching a horror movie. It's that scary. But then I kept reading and reading because the storyline was intriguing and I couldn't put it down. I was scared, but I read it anyways. What's one book you can't wait to read and one that you've been putting off? Okay, so this is like a popular book on BookTube, The Invisible Life of Adila Rue. Almost all the booktubers I have subscribed to talk about this book, and I can't wait to have a read. I can't wait. It looks like it will be a very interesting book. And the one that I've been putting off, I'm for sure that I'm never going to get any of the After books by Anna Todd, because I watched the first movie, which is After, which I absolutely loved, and I recently watched the second, which is After We Collided, and girl, that movie was just was bad. So I don't even think I'm ever going to get any of the After books, because judging from the second, I don't know how the third is going to be and subsequent ones. I'm not spending any money on that. She nailed the first movie, I think, and the second was just wow. Recommend a book you want people to read and one that wasn't as good as expected. I want you to read Flying Ostrich by Diana Bamford McBagon-Lurie. You just thank me after reading it. And one that wasn't as good as expected. Sorry, Hazel. Still sorry. wasn't good as expected. Hazel, and I mean, there are 2 books. And The Boy from Ulysses by Pearl North. The first was a very good book. I loved the first book, but I didn't love this as much, and so these 2 we do not recommend. The next book you want to buy and the next one you'll be getting rid of from your shelves. I want to buy a lot of books. I want to get The Invisible Life of Adilaru. I want to get Transcendence by RJC. I want to get Homegoing by RJC. I want to get more of Josephine Cox's books. I want to get Chimamanda's books, a couple of them, and I certainly want to get Celeste Mensah's books as well, Camouflage and Binetti, and I think Padiki. Those 3 books, I certainly want to get them too. I have a lot on my list, come to think of it. And one I'll be getting rid of from my shelf. Hazel, you keep breaking my heart, but yeah, I'm getting rid of this. Getting rid of you. I'm sorry, and I'm not getting any book from Julie Hearn ever again. So guys, this brings us to the end of this fun book tag I went looking for. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share to friends and family, leave your comments in the comment section. This is my last video for 2020, and I can't wait for what 2021 is going to bring. More reading, more fun and exciting videos, more challenges that I hope I get tagged in. I'll see you on another video in the next year, 2021, God willing. Bye guys.